Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Review outdoors in the garden on a Friday evening. Wife's gone out to an Greece show and I'm on my Todd. Well, son's in the ass, but yeah, they don't really do much anyway. Dog's in the ass, so I've come out in the garden to do a review. Well, hopefully enjoy a bit of peace and quiet, but yeah. And yeah, I think I'll go back inside. A little bit quieter inside. It was peaceful, and yeah, these things happen, you know. That's the only problem with doing outside beer reviews, because all of a sudden your peace has been annihilated, and yeah. And not only that, I can't say what I want to say because I'm wary that someone's in the background, and when I enter a drink, I'm very, very conscious of that. So anyway, this is Lost and Grounded Brewers. Got it over at Waitrose in Newark. And it's Wanna Go to the Sun Pale Ale. I'm sure I've reviewed this on the channel before. Doesn't matter. It's a 2024 beer review. You know, beers change, sadly. Beers change. Our easy drinking, delicious pale ale. A blend of Pils malt, light caramel and oats from the base of this beer, which is balanced by a blend of Citra, Equinox and Eldorado hops. Peachy, citrusy and superbly balanced. Absolutely lush. Lost and Grounded Brewers in Bristol. We are a living wage employer. Do you know, I ain't got a clue what living wage is. I know there's minimum wage. Living wage, eh? Wow, peach. Proper, pronounced peach on the nose. That burst from the can. Oh. Don't get many beers with the peach. They say there's peach, but it's not pronounced. That was well pronounced. So here we go. I want to go to the sun. There we go. And it looks like a bit of sunshine in a glass, doesn't it? Lovely orangey yellow pour. Lovely white egg, nice and hazy. It could be even more hazier when I pour the rest of the glass in. So yeah, tonight the wife's out. A nice night out for her. I can have a beer. And then I'm on standby just in case I have to come and pick her up. She's going out with a friend, but our friend Lisa from the Happy Drinkers, she's been taking ibuprofen and basically ended up in hospital with blood coming out of both ends. And basically now she can't touch ibuprofen for life. Scary. But she's in good fettle. She's back home, and nothing worse than being stuck in hospital. So it's both smooth and a little bit bitey at the same time. Very nice. I've just done my day at work, 6 hours at work. Took 2 hours of loo time, or 2.5 hours, but I'd already, even with that, I'm still 1.5 hours over for the week, which goes into my loo kitty, which when it goes to winter, I should be having time off. Predominantly at Christmas, I like to have as much as 2 weeks off. Tasted lovely, gotta be honest. There we go. So that is the proper colour. And again, it's looking and tasting delicious. Bloody flies. There's a lot of flies at the moment. And there's a void of wasps. I mean, I don't like wasps anyway. I'm not overly keen on big bloody flies either. But there do seem to be a lot about. So, oh, very nice. Supermarket beer, you know, breweries putting their beer in supermarkets, it's tough. Their profit margins are very, very low. I don't know how Waitrose are with regards to Lost and Grounded, whether Waitrose are better. Waitrose always tend to be a bit more expensive than the other supermarkets anyway. Sadly, we ain't got a Waitrose in this area, but you can get Waitrose delivery. So I suppose really if I wanted to, it's a long bloody way from Newark to Nottingham. It's a bit of a trek. Although there is a Waitrose. Then again, sometimes, I know at Asda, you don't generally see them shopping at Asda. You know, these home shoppers. Because we've got an Asda warehouse in Bulwell near us. And it's basically set up like a normal Asda. But all the people in there are just people going around doing the shopping and delivering. So, kind of cool, really. It's like you're doing the home shopping for people and you ain't got no fucking customers in the way, pissing you off. You know, excuse me, can you tell me where the milk is? I've had that. I'm on the booze aisle. Someone comes up, excuse me, can you tell me where the milk is? Says, down there where the fridges are. They used to tell us to go and take people to the aisle. And it's like, no. If you're thick as fuck, to come to a booze aisle asking for milk, you're either thick as fuck or you're just trying to be a cunt. So, no, I won't have in that. And then, you know, some of the things people used to come out with and they say, oh, can you tell me where this is? You're standing in front of it. And I tried not to be that person who takes the piss royally. But it happened, you know, sometimes you just have to. Then there's some people who come up to you. There was this arsehole on the spirit aisle. He comes up to me and I'm doing the brandy. And he says, whispers in my ear, that's cheaper in Asda. Turns around to me and says, I went to Asda yesterday, Duck. It's not cheaper. And his little face, you know, he thought, I'll be an arsehole and whisper in your ear, be a bit of a dick. And his little face fucking dropped and it's like, yeah, go and fuck off. Yeah. Because, like as a gardener, I'm invested in my job. I love what I do. I don't do a job if I don't love what I do. I don't do beer reviewing for any other reason than the fact that I love what I do. I'm not the best, but I'm in the top one. And you'll know that. If you know what Nottingham Forest means, you'll know there's a manager who come out with that comment. And yeah. The amount of people who listen to... I've said it a few times and it's like, you're a bit big-headed, aren't you? And it's like, it's a joke. A joke. Do you understand? Jokes. And you know, tomorrow I'm going over to Langley Mill, and you won't see this probably till Sunday, Saturday or Sunday anyway, because I'm trying to do I want to do a couple of reviews tonight so that I've got reviews. So I won't be doing any reviews tomorrow, Saturday. Sunday I may be doing reviews because I think we'll be at home on Sunday. Wife's got cakes to do, although I do want to go to a garden centre. I want to get some flowers, predominantly for work, for spreading I want colour, and I want flowers that just go bloody crazy. Basically unstoppable. You know, they just spread like an absolute twat. Why? Because if they do, and they've got to be a bit drought resistant as well, because British summers now are drought. You know, we are in a bit of a drought at the moment. We've not had no proper rain, not sustained rain in literally 8 weeks now, and it's dried up an absolute treat. Whereas we had a winter where it was just ridiculous amounts of rain. And I know this because even the farmers are moaning that it's gone from one extreme to the other. And I think extremes is where the weather is these days. It's just, oh, fire engines. Yeah, one extreme to the other. Anyway, for a 4.6%, it's absolutely given me a right kicking. I think the heat helps as well. I'm going to go back in the front garden. I've mowed it. I'm tying plants up, back up to the fence. I've got to put a couple of screws in and tie them up, just so they stop them coming on the grass. I've got a bit of pruning to do, a bit of weeding, you know. And wife's not here tonight. The kids don't really, you know, they do their thing, the lads. So me and the dog, front garden. And yeah, I'll get some work done. Until the weather goes dark. And then it's in the house. And at the moment, we need a new Marvel film. I've not watched a decent film in ages. Deadpool versus Wolverine was pretty decent, to be fair. But yeah, we need a decent film. What camera am I watching this on? Yeah, I've got 4 phones in front of me, all versions of older phones that we've had. And sometimes, you know, you get confused which phones I'm doing a video on. Although, all these phones are actually pretty decent films for videos. So it's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. Oh. Gonna get 3 more beer kits this month. Put more beer away for the winter. You know, it's surprising. You brew beer and it goes. You start drinking it and it goes. It's amazing. My Imperial Stouts have gone. I'm literally on the last 2 bottles of Impy Stout. But the lactose has given me the worst shits. And gas. Jesus Christ. And I'm absolutely positive it's lactose. Bloody hell. You can clear a room with one, you know, yeah. Anyway, do apologise to all the women watching, you know, but I'm sure you sometimes have to excrete gas as well. And yeah, it's not good. But anyway, Lost and Grounded Brewers. Never realised these guys were from Bristol when I seen them over at Tom Said Micro Pub Beer Festival in Alfreton. So, hello. Yeah, never realised, you know, a couple of years ago now. So I'm still in my, I'm still learning about beer. I'm still learning about breweries. I don't profess to know any more than anybody else. Unless it's a local brewery, then I may know more. Only because I know the brewers. But even then, you know, I work ridiculously hard. I work a lot of hours. I come home, do a beer review, do a bit of gardening, watch a bit of TV. And then it's bedtime, and that cycle just, especially through the spring, summer and autumn months, it reciprocates massively. Literally 0 time. And in the winter months, I ain't got the money to go out and fucking do anything anyway. is on that side of things. You know, can't win them all. So really enjoyable pale ale, citrusy, but the burst of peach at the beginning was sublime. That peach aroma. I can taste peach on my lips now. Hey, can't beat a bit of peach on your lips. Would I drink this again? Yes, the second time I've had it, I'm sure. And a very enjoyable beer. I can't remember where I got it from the first time. I don't think it was Waitrose. But regardless, cracking beer from a Bristol-based brewery. And that is my review. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.